If you're a man over 60, I want you to pause for just a moment and think about the fruits you eat every day. Because here's the truth, most doctors never say out loud, not all fruits are good for you at this age. In fact, some of the fruits sitting quietly in your kitchen right now could be draining your testosterone, clogging your blood vessels, and slowly stealing your vitality. But here's the good news. While some fruits are quietly working against you, there are others that can do the exact opposite. They can boost your testosterone, improve blood flow, strengthen your erections, and help you feel more energetic, alive, and connected again. My name is Dr. David. For over 20 years, I've been working with men just like you, men in their 60s, 70s, and beyond, helping them restore their confidence, energy, and intimacy without drugs or extreme diets. And one of the simplest, most overlooked tools I've seen transform men's health is fruit. Yes, fruit. But only if you choose the right ones. So today I'll share with you 4 fruits you should never eat after 60, and the 4 powerhouse fruits you must eat instead. Stay with me until the end, because the last fruit I'll reveal has helped some of my patients reverse years of decline in just a few weeks. And before we begin, take a moment to subscribe to this channel, Senior Wisdom, and turn on the notification bell. Every week, I share practical, science-based health advice made specifically for men over 60. And if this message speaks to you, type 1 in the comments below. If not, type 0, so I know how to serve you better next time. Alright, let's start with the very first fruit you should be cautious about. Grapes, the hidden testosterone trap. Most people think of grapes as the ultimate healthy snack. They're small, juicy, easy to eat, and often marketed as heart healthy. But for men over 60, grapes, especially inorganic ones, can quietly disrupt your hormones. Here's why. Grapes are one of the most heavily sprayed fruits in commercial farming. They often carry pesticide residues, and many of these chemicals act like estrogen inside your body. These are called xenoestrogens. When estrogen rises and testosterone drops, you might notice belly fat, lower libido, swelling in your prostate, and weaker erections. I'll give you an example. Alan, one of my 67-year-old patients, used to eat 2 handfuls of non-organic grapes every single day. He thought it was helping his blood pressure. But what it was really doing was disrupting his testosterone. Once we removed grapes from his daily diet and replaced them with low estrogen fruits, his morning firmness started to return in just 3 weeks. So what's the takeaway? If you love grapes, eat them sparingly and only if they're organic, and avoid grape juice completely. It's a sugar and pesticide bomb. Canned fruit cocktails, the senior sweet trap. Now let's talk about something I see in many senior homes and kitchens. Canned fruit cups. They look colorful, soft, easy to chew, and they often come packaged as a healthy breakfast option. But these cups are far from healthy. Why? Because canned fruit is almost always soaked in syrup or concentrated juice. That means it's loaded with simple sugars that spike your insulin and damage your blood vessels. When insulin spikes, testosterone falls, and the molecule your body needs for strong erections, nitric oxide, plummets. One of my patients, Raymond, age 72, had been eating fruit cocktails almost daily for years. He felt tired, foggy, and disconnected from his wife. Once we cut out the canned fruit and introduced fresh, low-sugar fruits, his energy came back, his focus. 3. Bananas. Not always the man. Food they seem. Now, this one might surprise you. Bananas are often considered a healthy staple, especially for seniors. But for men struggling with energy, weight, or intimacy, bananas may not always be your friend. Here's why. Ripe bananas are packed with fast-acting sugars. These sugars spike your insulin, which lowers testosterone over time. That can mean more belly fat, less energy, and softer erections. On top of that, bananas can boost serotonin, which is a good thing in moderation, but too much serotonin at the wrong time can leave you feeling sleepy, flat, or emotionally drained. And when you're drained, intimacy becomes less exciting and harder to sustain. I've had multiple patients report that a banana-heavy breakfast left them feeling sluggish and foggy for the rest of the day. If you're eating bananas daily and noticing a dip in drive or energy, it may be worth switching to a better option. Dried fruits, sugar bombs in disguise. Finally, let's talk about dried fruits like raisins and dates. They seem innocent, right? Just a natural snack, a better choice than candy. But here's the reality. Dried fruits are sugar bombs. A single cup of raisins has more sugar than a can of soda. And because dried fruits are stripped of water and fiber, the sugar hits your bloodstream fast. That means your insulin spikes, your testosterone drops, and your energy tanks. Even worse, many dried fruits are coated with oils or preserved with sulfites, chemicals that interfere with zinc absorption. And zinc is one of the most critical minerals for testosterone production and sperm quality. I once had a patient who ate dates every night before bed, thinking it was a healthy routine. But those dates were spiking his blood sugar all night long, disrupting his hormones and keeping his testosterone suppressed. So if you're serious about staying strong and vital after 60, it's time to rethink dried fruits. Now here's the good news. Just as there are fruits that harm you, there are fruits that can truly transform your health. Let's flip the script and talk about the 4 fruits every man over 60 should eat daily. Pomegranate, the king of circulation. If there's one fruit I recommend to almost every patient, it's pomegranate. Why? Because it's a powerhouse for blood flow. Pomegranate is rich in antioxidants that protect your blood vessels, increase nitric oxide, and improve circulation. In one study, men who drank pomegranate juice daily showed better erectile function and even higher testosterone levels. I've seen it firsthand. Patients who felt drained and hopeless started adding a half cup of pomegranate seeds or a small glass of pure juice each day, and within a month they felt more energy, firmer mornings, and renewed confidence. Just make sure to choose 100% pure juice with no added sugar, or better yet, eat the fresh seeds. Kiwi, the testosterone citrus. Kiwi may be small, but it's a hidden gem for men's health. Packed with vitamin C, kiwi helps protect the very cells in your testes that produce testosterone. It also lowers cortisol, your stress hormone, which competes with testosterone. That means more calm, better sleep, and stronger drive. Kiwi also improves digestion, making sure minerals like zinc and magnesium, essential for erections, are absorbed properly. For best results, eat the whole fruit, skin and all. Just wash it well. The skin is full of fiber and adds an extra boost. Watermelon, nature's Viagra. Now let's talk about a fruit you probably didn't expect. Watermelon. This refreshing summer favorite is loaded with L-citrulline, a compound that boosts nitric oxide and relaxes blood vessels. In simple terms, it works like nature's Viagra, improving blood flow and helping you achieve firmer, more reliable erections. I often tell my patients to eat fresh watermelon, especially including the white rind just under the skin. That's where the highest concentration of L-citrulline is found. Blend it into juice, add lemon or ginger, and you've got a natural performance booster. 4. Blueberries, the hormone shield. Last but not least, blueberries. These small dark fruits are loaded with anthocyanins, powerful antioxidants that protect your testosterone, your blood vessels, and even your memory. Blueberries reduce inflammation, improve insulin sensitivity, and keep your brain sharp. That means more focus, better mood, and stronger confidence in the bedroom. I recommend starting your day with half a cup of fresh blueberries. Add them to yogurt, smoothies, or just eat them on their own. Conclusion. Bring it all together. So, let's bring this home. If you're a man over 60, not all fruits are your friend. Grapes, canned fruit, bananas, and dried fruits may quietly drain your testosterone and weaken your circulation. But pomegranate, kiwi, watermelon, and blueberries can reignite your blood flow,